I'll ask you one more time. Where's the head man?
You're too easy on them. Let me have a try. All right, you vermin. If you don't tell me where the cash, the headman is...
Watch it, you belly crawler. As long as you're around the Joes, there'll be none of that. Unless it's me trying it on you.
Hey G.I. Joe fans, welcome back to DESTRO'S Desk. So the new wave is upon us, and I am super pumped and happy to bring to you today Jason Shockwave Faria. Shockwave's first action figure release was in 1988 as a part of the A Real American Hero toy line. The figure was then repainted and released as part of the Night Force line in 1989. A new version of Shockwave was released as an action figure in 1992, and that was part of the Drug Elimination Force. Shockwave's primary military specialty is special weapons and tactics. He is also part of the G.I. Joe SWAT specialists. Alright guys, let's take a look at the box real quick. So we're still on the plastic-free packaging from Hasbro. This box looks great. As you can see, we got Shockwave on the front there in his action figure form. Over here we have his art style comic picture, which looks really well done. It's a great looking picture of him. And up top we've got the usual accessories, weapons that comes with the figure. He is number 105 in the series, so we are over 100 now. There's another shot of that great art piece on the box. On the other side we have that QR code in case you want to get some more information about Shockwave. Again, he's number 105. And on the back we get a picture of exactly what comes in the box. We got the figure standing here at 6.2 inches. We've got a couple shots here, nice face shot with his hat on, a picture of a piece of his vest there, which we'll get a closer look at when we get them opened up. We got the symbols down there. I don't know what they stand for, but if you want to look them up, you can go right ahead. This guy, I have a feeling, is going to be great. I can't wait to get this guy opened up. So let's not wait any longer. Let's get into it. Let's get this guy opened up. As usual, we will open this box from the bottom. Oh yeah, there is a Shockwave. And we've got the weapons locker, weapons case, whatever you want to call it. We've got Jason Shockwave Faria. He is number 105. We have the Joe logo right there. And inside we have the usual tissue paper bag. Not quite as much comes with this figure, so there's not as much in this bag, but get her opened up. And I will get all these accessories and weapons set up. I will get Shockwave out of that cardboard coffin, and I will bring that to you right now. First off, I just want to say this guy right out of the box looks fantastic. This is a great looking figure. So far, he seems solid. Nothing floppy on him from what I can see, and he just looks awesome. So let's get into this. So first off, we got a hat. So I think this is the first time we've seen a hat this style. I believe the only other hat was probably for Gung Ho, but it was a different style hat than this. This isn't a baseball cap. This is still more of a military style hat, but so it'll be interesting to see how this fits on him. But I really like that. I really like how they designed that. It looks really good, and it's got some of the camo on there also. So good looking hat. We'll get that on him shortly. He also comes with a nightstick, baton, whatever you want to call it, that you'll see tactical officers using, or police officers have. Good for breaking people's knees or anything you want to break really quickly. He's got two different knives. So he's got this military style knife. No paint apps on this one. Again, would have been nice if maybe they put a silver on the blade or something, but there is a little bit of molded in texture on the handle of the blade, but overall pretty simple, just flat black, molded in black plastic. So that's that knife. And then we have this other style knife that I'm a little less familiar with here. This one has this extra little pick piece or pull piece on the end of the blade. If anybody knows exactly what they call this, maybe let me know in the comments, because I do not know what this is called. But I'm assuming it has something to do with inserting a knife and then pulling back, and it will pull out whatever it got sliced into. So It's an interesting knife. Like I said, if you guys know what this is called, please let me know in the comments. No paint apps on there, just again molded in that flat black plastic. And then we have two identical guns, kind of like, I'm not sure the exact name of this gun, but it's kind of got that Uzi style to it. It comes with also there's a magazine for each, so I'll put that in now just to help make it give it the look. So that magazine fits in there, so that'll look cool on him, especially if he's got one of these in each hand. That will look pretty neat, I think. So there we go, we got those in there. All right, and last but not least, we have his tactical SWAT shield. This actually looks pretty neat. First time we've seen a shield like this, because I guess he's the only Joe that would have one. It's on the back. It's got a piece for his hand to hold on to there, and it clips onto his forearm. Again, molded all in black plastic. We got some paint apps, some gray paint apps on here, and some cream colored, maybe a very light yellow pieces in there that are painted. And up here we have 4 crossed out Cobra logos, so I'm not sure if that has to do with Cobra kills or what, but I would assume that means something related to that. So the shield looks great. You can also see there's, if I bring it up close enough, there are some marks put into the shield. It looks like it's got some wear to it, a little battle damage. So that looks pretty good. I'm glad they put some paint apps on there, and that looks neat with the 4 Cobra logos crossed out there. So there we go. That's it for the accessories. All right, now let's get up close and personal with the man of the hour. We've got Shockwave, and something I just noticed, I think I got an extra blade. This came with this knife, so I got another one of those, and it came in the sheath out of the box. So I guess I got 2. And what I see, I believe this is a bit of a repaint of the beachhead figure. I think pretty well most of it looks the same. The body style is of beachhead. Obviously some different extra clothing accessories on him, but yeah, I believe this is just a beachhead repaint. So we'll start from the head. Again, he's wearing that balaclava on his head, so we only see the eyes, a little bit of his eyebrows. His one eye, that would be his left eye, looks like it's looking up a little bit, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Moving down, so he's got a vest on him. This looks like a tactical vest. Lots of pockets on there to carry things. I really like this knife sheath that's attached to this vest. I think that looks really neat. It's gonna look awesome with the blade in there. We got some paint apps on here. He's got this is molded in a dark navy blue plastic. He's got some black paint apps on here for some texture on the front of his vest. He's got that communicator, Joe communicator, is up there on his shoulder. We have a pocket right here that looks like it's got some shell casings on there, so got some extra bullets for his guns. The vest goes all the way around to the back, looking the same. We got some more texture on there, some straps going across his back, more of that black painted part there to look like the ripples, kind of like you'd find in like a winter style vest that you might wear. It's got a nice collar around there too, so really nice looking vest they put on, tactical vest like that. It really looks good. He's got these he's got some protection plates on his forearms. He's wearing some fingerless gloves, so that looks pretty neat. We haven't seen too many of those on figures. He's got a nice military tactical belt on him too. Big black clipper on the front there, and he's got a few pockets molded on around it. And that belt is loose; it's not molded onto him. It is fits really nicely around that waist cut, so it kind of disguises that. And moving down, so on his legs we got 2 holsters, one on each leg, strapped on there for those guns, so that's gonna look really neat. Just even having the guns in there or in both hands, I think is gonna look awesome. It's got the black knee pads. And moving down, we got some heavy duty looking boots, a little bit different style boot. This looks like it may have been molded, a new mold. He's got these big shin plates on the front, all to help for kicking doors in or anything he needs to do while he's out on these SWAT missions. And he's got that knife sheath around that bottom of his left leg And that's what I said there, had that knife in there right out of the box, so I got 2. That's about it for the figure. I think it looks really well done, even though if it is a repainted beachhead, I think he looks really good. As you can see, there's lots of detail on there. All right, so we'll take a look at the articulation. So for his head, we've got up and down. We've got some neck movement there. We got left and right. So lots of movement on the head there. Shoulders, he's got the butterfly shoulders moving nice and freely there, so that's good. We got the bicep cut and the usual movement there on both sides, looks good. We got pinless elbows, so the elbows are moving nicely. No pins in there to show. Lots of wrist action up and down, left and right. So there's the usual articulation there. I'm assuming under this vest, but it is not coming off. There's probably the ab crunch, but with that vest, he's not moving that ab crunch at all. Just the waist movement, which feels okay. Doesn't feel too loose. Seems just about right. He's got the drop down hips, but the legs are staying up in there nicely, so that looks nice and tight. Moving down, we've got double pinned knees, which we did see pinned knees in the early figures from the classified line. That's why I think this may be the beachhead repaint, but that's okay. We got good movement on the knees, so there's no problem there. They click into place for each position, so that's good. And both sides appear to be well done. Yeah, there's no issues there. So the knees are good. Everything so far is great with this figure. We have the boot cut there. We've got the thigh cut up here, which is disguised by those gun holsters, so that looks really good. It hides that. Both sides, again, boot cut on the boots down below. We got up and down, we got side to side, and they're not too loose. So I'm happy to say that I don't see anything wrong with this figure with articulation or quality. I think it's looking really well done. So far, A+ for old Shockwave. So we'll get him dressed up with these accessories and weapons, and we'll see how that looks. All right, so first off, let's get that hat on him and see how that looks. That's on there. I don't know, it's not bad. It seems to sit a little high on his head, I think, but it's not too bad. I wish that had come down a little bit more, because it does kind of look like it's sitting on top of his head a bit much, but that's pushed down as much as I can get it. So what do you think? It's not too bad, but I think it would be, if it could come down just a little bit more, just a couple millimeters even, it would be nice. But so that's in with this hat on, and we will get this blade. We'll go into that knife sheath that's attached to his chest, which looks awesome. That stays in there nicely. There's no problem there. So now we got 2 of these other knives, so we'll just put one right back into that sheath around his ankle. So that slides in there nicely. The guns in the side holsters on his legs, and those slide in there really well. That's good. And we have his baton. There's different ways he can hold on to that. So now, as far as that rest, or where to store that on him, I'm not seeing anywhere to keep that baton or nightstick, so that's a bit unfortunate. There's nothing that I see where you can store that. So, and then we can put on his shield here, and it looks like it's set up to go on his right arm, right hand, wrist piece on there. There we go. There he is with that shield. Holds on to it nicely, and then you can pose him in whatever form you want, holding all that. So he looks good with that. I don't think I'll have him on display on my shelf with that, but because I think he's going to look really good with these Uzi style guns he's got. And we'll get that in his hand. It's got a little bit of a challenge to it to get that trigger finger in there. There we go. It does have the hole in the end of the gun there for his. We can put blast effects in there. It's a little bit odd how he holds on to. That's the only thing. They don't want to really stay down in his hand grip. If you can see what I mean there, it's a little bit of a challenge, but there we go. He's got them in his hand. Those magazines are a little bit flimsy. Soft plastic. Yeah, I'm not super happy with the way those guns fit in his hands. As you can see, they don't want to fit right back in his grip, but I mean, they're on there, but it's okay. I guess it'll be all right. So there he is. So there's Shockwave. I'm pretty happy with this figure. Like I said, the figure is pretty good. The sculpt is good. The moldings are good. The articulation is good. My only two issues I say are the hat. I think the hat needs to come down a little bit further on his head, and these guns could fit a little better in his hands than what they do. What can I say? I got an extra knife out of it. Alright guys, so let me know in the comments what you think. Have you got Shockwave ordered? Are you waiting for him? Because he should be getting to you real soon. They are shipping out from Hasbro Pulse, and they are out there. I just got mine yesterday, and I was super pumped to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible. So guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that red button. If you like this video and you like Shockwave, hit that like button, and please remember to hit that bell so you know exactly when my newest video is up and ready for you to watch. So we'll put him in a couple poses, and we'll spin him around here as usual, and we'll get a good look at Shockwave. Leave any comments about your figure. How do you like him? Let me know what you think. I'd like to hear from you guys. I'd like to have a conversation. So there he is, guys. Shockwave, G.I. Joe Classified. We will talk to you soon.